Thanks for joining, ladies. All right, so let's just actually, I'm going to pick my screen first. Okay.
I'm going to save bandwidth and turn off my.
Yeah, for sure. No problem. All right. You guys hear me okay? Everything's good?
I can hear you great.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay. All right. I'm ready to start. All right. Welcome, everybody, to Experience Yoga. My name's Courtney. Thanks for joining. Let's just go ahead and come to a comfortable seat. If you want to sit on like a pillow, a cushion, something like that, to lift your hips up to relieve some pressure from the knees and the back, go ahead and do that. If not, no problem. So to start, let's just kind of ground down, try to feel centered, relax the shoulders, pull the belly in, close the eyes, relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Just start to notice your breath. Let that breath be your anchor to the present moment. Just noticing how the breath flows through the body, how it feels. And then scanning the body just for any sensations, any emotions. Basically, just doing a check with yourself, kind of asking yourself how am I today? Do you feel good? Any pains? Just acknowledge whatever's going on, and then bring your awareness back to the breath. Let's put our hands up on our heart, just feeling the heartbeat. And then we'll move into our cleansing breath. So take a deep breath in through the nose, go all the way up. Hold it at the top and then release, sigh it out through an open mouth. Let's do that 2 more times. Just go in your own pace. Full deep breath. Maybe on your exhale, just picturing you're just letting go of some stress. Just let something go. And then I just invite you to, throughout class, return to your breath. Different thoughts and things are going to come up, and that's totally normal. We're just working on coming back to the breath and trying to stay in the present moment. Go ahead and set an intention for class today, whether that's just to be grateful, to be kind to yourself, whatever it might be, something that you need today. Okay, go ahead, drop the hands to your lap, and then take the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Take your left shoulder, it's going to relax down, both shoulders will relax down, but we might have a tendency to lift the left shoulder when we do this. So I really want to emphasize to relax it at the beginning. Go ahead and roll it a couple times back and down. And take those left fingertips and put them down towards the mat, or you can even flex that hand. And then from here, go ahead and just bring the chin up towards the ceiling and down towards the floor. Eyes can be open or closed, whatever feels good. And then now we've transitioned to our Ujjayi breath. So it's our yogic breath in and out through the nose, slow, deep breaths, resistance in the back of the throat on the exhale. Okay, and then feel free, just pick a spot that feels the best to you today and hold that spot. Breathe nice and deep. Get through that belly. All right, shake that out. Do a couple head rolls. And we'll move to the other side. Okay, so left ear down towards the left shoulder. You can walk that right hand out on the mat or flex the right hand. Okay, so first just hold it here, take a couple breaths. And then let's take that movement down and up. And then find that spot that feels best today. It might be different on one side than the other. All right, rinse it out, purple head rolls. One way then the other way. All right, and then just come straight into shoulder rolls. Bring the shoulders up by the ears, down and back, opening through the chest, warming up the shoulder joints, getting all that fluid going. All right, inhale, arms are gonna come up, and then exhale, we're gonna bring it down. Re-engaging the back here, inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, pull. Inhale up, exhale, pull it down. Shoulders come back and down, horse height. And I'm just gonna add a twist. We're gonna inhale and then exhale, twist to the right. Inhale long, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, twist to the torso, pull down the back, shoulders. We warm up here. Working up and down the body, warming it up before we get into some more poses. Okay, next time, we're going to bring it to an open arm twist. All right. Inhale, both arms up, wiggle those fingers. Exhale to the left, open the arms. All right, let's do a little gentle twist. The arms out front. All right, go ahead and remove your pillow, your cushion if you're using one. Keep your feet together. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, inch forward. Massage the feet. Kind of open them up like a book. Use the elbows to just give yourself a little assist here. And try to keep the back somewhat straight. So we're hinging from the hips. So we're not just going like this. We're hinging forward. And you can kind of assist yourself there with the elbows if that feels good. It's going to be different for everybody depending on your body, how you're feeling today. But go ahead, you can relax through the head and neck and close the eyes. That breath going strong. Remind yourself with your intention of why you showed up today. Inhale, come for a half flip, so back straight. Exhale, this time we just take it out a little bit deeper. All right, walk yourself back up and straighten the legs out long. Take them out. We're going to plant the hands behind us. And then just windshield wipers. It's a classic one for the hip. I love doing this move. Bring that opposite knee down to the ground. Both knees should be towards the earth here, so that hip can lift up. Feeling that through the core a little bit. Weight of the hands behind you. Self massage. All right, back for center, and then legs will come long, shake them out. Inhale, arms will rise. Exhale, same thing. Forward fold, just like we did before, the butterfly pose. Inhale, half lift up, straighten the back. Exhale, fold down. Slowly roll up. Right foot comes into that left thigh. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold down. Stay here for a breath. And then inhale, half lift. Exhale, walk it down even deeper. Walk yourself up and then switch sides. Inhale, arms, rise. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it down. All right, so lift back up. All right, let's do actually both legs one more time. Arms up, breath in, And breath out. All right, go ahead, swing the legs around. Make your way into a tabletop. All right, we've got joint alignment here. So the hands are in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. Belly's pulled in. Arms are engaged, not locking up the elbows. Okay, squeeze those muscles. And then drop the belly down, look up. Inhale. And then exhale, tucking around. Really find that movement through the spine. Tuck the hips. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale for that tucking around. That feels amazing. Hope you guys like it. All right, let's just pause for center and then take a look over your right shoulder. Stretching that side body. And then back to center, left shoulder. Back to center. Straighten out that left leg. Little calf stretch here. Really press through that heel. Press it back as far as you can. And switch sides. All right, let's come back to center. And then we'll just come straight into our high plank pose. So legs are going to come long. Keep that alignment with the hands under the shoulders, core is tight. So modification here is just come onto your knees. Okay, but keep the kind of knees at the top of the head in a nice long line instead of sticking the butt up. Bring it down. Okay, so whatever works for you. Full breath in. And then exhale, bring it into downward facing dog. And we start to walk it out, bending one leg, straightening the other. And then while you're here, just invite you to bring some awareness to the hands. So just notice where they're at, and then start to spread the fingers, really pressing into that L-shaped part of the hand. Okay, the fingertips, try to press through the entire hand evenly. Keep that breath going strong. All right, and then just find stillness. So straighten out the legs. Press those heels back. Now the heels do not need to touch the mat at all. They might not. Some days they might. Maybe at the end of class they will. It really doesn't matter, but just shoot them down towards the mat if it matters. All right, take a full breath in. Exhale. Inhale, slide forward into that high plank. Slowly roll. And then exhale, bring it back into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll it forward. Exhale, bring it back. Let's just do a few more on our own, following our breath. All right, one more. And then come into child's pose. We'll do knees out wide, feet together. Chest comes down, walk those arms out. You can rest the head down if you want. So this is your go-to pose. Anytime you want to take a little rest, reconnect here with your breath with an intention. It's also a great pose to do before bed, in the morning, stretch. Make it a little more active by pressing into the hands and lifting up the elbows, and then drawing the shoulder blades down the back. Let's also go ahead and walk the hands over to the right. So you're going that side body stretch. Try to keep the shoulders square down towards the mat. I can open up a little bit here. Breath is still rolling strong. Switch sides. Back to center. And then roll back into downward facing dog. And from here, we're actually going to come up onto the tip top of the fingers, bend the knees, look to the top, turn the toes. And then make your way to the top of the mat. Okay, forward fold. So far, forward fold. Ranging from the hips. If you want to come all the way up and then hinge back down, that works too. That would be a little bit easier for some people. Grab onto the hands just to the inside of the arms. Relax the head and neck. Just release everything here. Through the shoulders, all the tension you might be carrying. Maybe bring a sway. You can have the knees bent. You can rest the chest on the knees. So I give you lots of options in this class. So it's really about giving your body what it needs. Try to tune in and pay attention to whatever you need. Then you can use those skills throughout the day, throughout your life. All right, relax the hand down towards the floor, and then inhale, half lift, straighten the back, so cup of tea could be right on there. Exhale, fold it back down. The knees a little, and then round all the way up. Arms come up by the ear, shoulders down. And then from here, we're just going to come into chair pose. So we're going to sit back in a chair, like we're sitting in a chair. The knees are nice and wide. So we're sitting back. Knees aren't going over the toes at all. Chest is lifted, core is folded. Let's go back to the open arm twist just for fun. So open arm twist to the left. Okay, so sometimes when we do this open arm twist, that left hip wants to pull back and the right knee wants to come forward. And right to go pull it back, keep them in line, keep the twist through the torso. Relax the shoulders down. Breathe nice and strong. Back through center. And then open arm twist to the right. So same thing with the knees and the hips. Keep them in line. Twist through the torso. Squeeze the thighs in towards one another. Lift that left arm. Breathe. Get lower. All right, inhale up. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it down. All right, all the way up. Shake it out. Back into chair, just to transition back. We're going to come into warrior one. We're going to have the right leg step back first. Warrior one. Okay. So wide base, hips facing forward, both feet flat on the mat. 45-degree angle with the back foot. Shoulders down, core strong. Knees stacked over the ankle. Okay, so take a second, make sure you got all the right alignment, make sure it feels good in the body. Let a nice deep stretch here in the hip flexors. Working through the quads, maybe even playing a stretch through the calf or the right leg. And you feeling it in the shoulders and the arms already. All right, step back to the top of the mat, come into chair pose, and then step the left foot back. Okay, widen out your stance. Okay, warrior one on this side. So all the same alignments, hip forward, laying back your ankles and back foot, both feet flat, nice wide base. Pull that right hip back, squeeze the thighs in towards one another, energetically. Knee over the ankle, shoulders down, core tight. So many little things. Maybe just pick like one or two to work on if you're new to this. All right, and then inhale, we'll stretch the arms behind us. Exhale, plant the hands down and flow. So this part, you can always just go straight to downward dog, completely skip it if you want. But if not, come back into your high plank. Inhale, come slightly forward on the toes. Exhale, half or all the way. You can always drop to your knees for this. Inhale, lift up for low cobra. Hands under the shoulders, or upward facing dog. So your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale, bend the knees, look to the top. Exhale, make your way there. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair. Stay here for a breath. And then right leg steps back. Warrior one. We'll go faster and add on. All right, interlace the fingers behind the back. Open up through the chest. And then take a breath in. And then exhale, hinge it forward. Drop those arms down. Feel that opening across the chest. It's okay to be resting a little bit on the thigh, but don't put all your weight there. All right, rise on back up. Step to the top, chair, and then switch sides. Warrior one, breath in, breath out. Interlace the fingers, and inhale. And then exhale, fold it on forward. Rise back up. Inhale, stretch them back. Exhale, plant the hands and float. Try it on your knees. Last time, maybe try off the knees this time. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, come to a forward fold at the top. Hang out here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bring it back down. Slowly roll it up. Back into chair. Warrior one. Right leg back. Lift the chest. Humble warrior. Fold forward. Rise it back up. And then open up into warrior two. Okay, so it's a different alignment. Hips are open. And it's a heel to heel alignment about. Maybe a little bit different from there, but around there. Different for everybody. Knee always right over the ankle. Almost every yoga pose. All right, now I invite you to activate through the shoulders. Draw them down and then extend up to the fingers, pull the core in. And then bend down a little bit deeper. Breathe here. All right, come back through center, inhale, and then exhale, warrior two to the other side. Or behind you, however you're set up on your mat. Keep those arms lifted, really feel that power through the body here. We don't call these warrior poses for nothing. Back up, start pose, inhale, and then exhale, fold down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it down. Plant the hands and go ahead, step your feet back into your high plank. Inhale, come forward on the toes. Exhale, half or all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest up, drop the shoulders. Exhale, press it back into downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, make your way to the top, forward fold. Hang out here for a breath. Reconnect. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bring it down. Slowly roll it up. Sit back in the chair. Right leg back. Warrior one. Humble warrior. Rise it up. Warrior two. This time we're going to add on into triangle. So we straighten out that front leg, jump the chest out, and bring the hand down. Shoulders are stacked. So hand can be on a block, a bottle, a book, your leg, whatever is good. Down here might feel good as well. Just kind of listen to your body. Take the keys up to those right fingers. Take the gaze back down and then slowly come back into warrior two. Okay, and then switch sides. Warrior two. Hang out here for a breath. Feel that strength through the back and the core. The legs, of course. And then straighten that front leg. Chest jets out. Then the hand comes down wherever you want it to be. Okay? On your little assist here, your leg all the way down. And now stretch to that inner right thigh. Even come on to the fist if that's more comfortable for you. Take the gaze up to the left hand if you want to test your balance. All right, gaze comes back down. Shift back up. Warrior two. Straighten the front leg, star pose, turn the toes both facing forward, inhale, and then exhale, we hinge from the hips. Inhale, half lift, exhale, back down. This time, we step back into the plank and flow or straight into downward facing dog. Follow your breath. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, step to the top, forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bring it down. Roll it up, one verb at a time. If you roll the shoulders at the top, and then chair. Right leg back. Warrior one. Warrior. Fold it forward. Rise it up. Back to chair. Left leg back. Warrior one. Interlace the hands. Breathe in. Breathe out as you fold forward. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out, warrior two. I'm going to add on again. Straighten the front leg, bring it to track. And then just a fun transition here, we're going to come to dragonfly twist. Okay, so left hand comes down. We're going to, first thing that's important is you're going to bend this front leg. When you come onto the ball of the left foot, left hand down, right arm up, dragonfly twist. Breathe here. Pressing into that left hand, stacking the shoulders and gazing up towards the right fingers. Squeeze the thighs in towards one another and come onto the ball of the back foot. Lift up a little bit more. I'm sorry, the toes. The ball is lifting up. All right, and then from here, we're going to come into standing splits. So both hands are down on either side of the foot, and then we step in a little bit to just kind of get our balance. Keep a micro bend in this right knee. Hands come out in front of you, and then we just start to slowly lift up that left leg. Hips are squared to the ground, toes pointing down towards the floor. Squeeze that glute, squeeze the thigh, lift it up a little bit higher while keeping it square. Keep that micro bend in the right knee. So if you're feeling like this is easy, which I don't think it's easy, but if you feel like it's easy, you can take your hands onto your ankle, one, maybe both hands, focus the gaze to work on your balance, work on the strength a little bit more. Just an option for you. All right, and then here we step back into Parsvanathanasana. So just step it back. A closer stance than warrior one, but the hips are both square to the front. And then we're going to inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, pull. Laying that in the back of the right thigh. Shake out the head and neck here. Keep the eyes closed. Keep the breath strong. Remind yourself of that tension you set. Okay, take a bend to that right knee again and then step back into warrior two. All right, back into star, and then warrior two on the other side. Okay, triangle pose, straighten out the front leg, jet that chest out, and raise it. Breathe here, and then get ready for dragonfly twist. So right hand comes, left arm comes up, at the same time bend that left knee, come onto the ball of the right foot. Right hand down, left arm up. Squeeze the thighs in. All right, left hand down, and then standing split. So get kind of balance on either side. Step that back foot in, and then kind of bring the hands out in front of you, jut the chest forward a little bit, and then slowly start to bring up that right leg. Hips are square, foot's flexed, toes pointing down, thighs are squeezing in. Again, option to lift one or both hands up. And again, one side might be harder than the other. And then step back into Parsvanathanasana, so a shorter stance in between the legs. Still a nice wide base like warrior one. Left hip pulls back. Okay, so you feel that in the back of the left leg. Getting to that T-band a little bit even. Hamstring. Inhale for that half lift. And then exhale back down. Just if that helps you reset a little bit. And just get a little bit deeper into the stretch. Take a bend in the left knee and then step it back into warrior two. Full breath in. I'm going to exhale, we're going to cartwheel the arms forward. Step it back into your high plank. Inhale, come forward in plank. Exhale, half or all the way. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to press it back into downward facing dog. Walk it out a little bit. And then go ahead and just take a child's pose. Let's do narrow knee child's pose just to switch it up. Okay, hips back, and then even arms can come back. Rest your shoulders, rest your head down, breathe here. Always grab a sip of water. Do a quick time check. Make your way back into downward facing dog. And then walk the feet up to your hands and slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. We're going to do a balance posture, a heart opener, and then just some deep stretches before we come into Shavasana. So we're winding things down a little bit. All right, so let's just go ahead. Let's go for dancer today. So reach up that left arm and then grab onto the inside of the right foot with the right hand. So it's option to stay here or to come fully into dancer, which is lifting up that back leg and bringing the chest slightly forward. Breathe here. We're already getting a little bit of a heart opener here on the right side while we work our balance. So focus your gaze, focus your breath. Press down on that foot and then extend the energy up to the top. And then have a little resistance between the arm and leg behind you. Full push and pull action there. All right. Take it out, and then we'll switch to the other side. All right, come on. Involve the left foot, weight in the right foot, right arm rises, left arm reaches for that inner foot. And then lift it, push and pull. Feel that opening across the chest. Work the balance, stare at something, and breathe. All right, shake it out. And we'll do one more deeper heart opener before we do some more stretching. All right, so let's just come in to tabletop. We're coming into puppy pose. So the hips are going to stay tracking right over the knees, but the arms are going to come out as the chest sinks down. So you can put a pillow or something underneath here. It feels a little tight. If not, then just go for it. Relax the head down. Okay, make your way back into table. And then go ahead, lift up, and then step the right foot forward. Just coming into Anjaneyasana, bring a seat down. Arms are going to rise up, inhale. And then exhale for that half split. Straighten out that right leg and fold it forward. Inhale back. And then exhale. Just do one more. Do it at your own pace, following your breath. And then back into Anjali, and from here we're just going to come into lizard. So take the hands on the inside of that right foot. And you can maybe walk that right foot over a little bit. You can come onto the side of the right foot. And that might be enough. You might be feeling it. But if you want to go deeper, you can option to come down onto the forearms. See what works best for you. Some days it works, some days it doesn't for me. You're getting into the hips here. Walk yourself up. Come back into that kneeling position when you switch sides. Okay, left knee forward, arms up. Inhale, exhale, half splits. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, bring it back. 2 more on your own. Back to Anjane, and then hands come on the inside, and lizard pose. Sink those hips down, onto the outside edge of the foot. You can even walk the foot out off of the mat completely if that works. And then optionally come down. Again, take it at your own pace, find the spot that's best for you. And then close the eyes, rest the head and neck down, just sink into it. With every exhale, just picture yourself releasing tension and stress from the body and just sinking down lower, closer to the earth. Slowly lift yourself back up, come back into that kneeling position, and then go ahead, sit down, swing your legs out in front of you, and then get ready to come all the way down onto your backs. Just slowly roll down. And then let's first just squeeze the knees in, rock side to side. Sagging that low back. And then come in to thread the needle to get that hip stretch. Right hip, right foot on top of the left thigh, and we reach through. Hit hamstring or shin or neither. This might be good. You might just want to stay here and did before, or you reach through to thread that needle, whatever works for you. If you're having to like come all the way up here like this, the shoulders are up, just like that's too much tension. That's not good. If it's like that, then release, maybe one step lower. Try to keep the shoulders down. You can go ahead, flex that right foot, pull in, and then rotate that left ankle if you want. Close the eyes, start to relax all the muscles through the face. Keep the breath going really strong here. Can't say it enough that it's so important to release that stress that we carry in the hips and shoulders. So really take some time here to breathe it out. And switch sides, left foot on top of the right thigh. Again, find the right spot. Try to do the same thing on this side, just to keep it balanced. If you can. Flex the left foot, close the eyes, and then roll out that right ankle. Rotate that ankle the other direction. Get the toes in a little bit. And squeeze that leg in just a little bit more towards the chest. Find the stillness now. You release, and then we'll just do a gentle spinal twist, so knees into the chest, and then over to the right. Take out the arms, gaze to the left. Okay? Keep the shoulders pulled down on the mat. Knees come back in through center, over to the left, gaze to the right. Back in through center, neutralize the spine by squeezing the knees into the chest. Okay, press that low back into the earth, press the upper back down, pull the core in. Inhale, and exhale, release everything. Come long on the mat, palms up. Tuck in the chin, walk the shoulder blades back. And we're coming into Shavasana now, so if you need like a pillow under the knees, you want to bring the knees together, feet wide, or you can bring the feet together, knees out wide, arms can come up. So really just find what feels best for you. It's going to be different for everyone. And some people, you might need to sit in your side. If that's bothering you, relax a little bit better. Just do what's best. starting at the face, relax all the muscles, release the tension to the forehead, eyebrows, eyes, cheeks, especially the jaw. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Just completely relax. And then just keep going all the way down to your toes. So let it work your way down and just relax every muscle. Just doing a little body scan here. And you bring awareness to your muscles, that part of your body. You'll be able to release the tension. And sometimes you might not even know that there is tension there, but you are like squeezing that muscle. So another great thing you can do throughout the day before bed really helps. Or just, like right before it's just a meeting, something like that. And mouth can be open, just like your normal breath flowing now. Let those thoughts pop up and then just go back to them. But we're a minute here. Start to deepen the breath again. You bring some of the little fingers, toes, turn the head side to side, flex and point the feet. And then inhale, stretch the arms up overhead. Shake out the wrists. Exhale, side out. And then roll onto your side, bending your knees. Slowly press up into the seated position and bring your hand, the arms and knees are pressing the right hand to the heart. Shoulders down, close the eyes. Once again, reconnecting with your attention. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And then out through the mouth. Thank you very much. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to join me today. I really appreciate it. Again, this is Experience Yoga. I'm also teaching just a yoga class at the fitness center every Tuesday at 5 o'clock. So if you guys want to join that, you have to be a fitness center member for that, but it's the same thing through Zoom here. And then I'm not sure what everybody heard at the beginning, but just a reminder about the open enrollment fair, virtual course on the 15th through the Healthier You Connections, which is a great site that has like recipes and workouts, and you can like track your progress, and there's some fun challenges in there. So if you haven't already registered and logged on to Healthier You, I would definitely recommend that, especially with the wellness fair coming up, the open enrollment fair, coming up. So you'll have all the different vendors on there, all the different health plans, and you can ask questions. There'll be someone there to go through the changes and everything. So very useful. Again, thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys again soon.
Thank you, Courtney.
Bye.